So that's the introduction to the. Oh, okay, they managed to get it live stream. Okay, so okay, continuing to what I said. Okay, so the introduction is just the details of the minutes. Okay, so the summary, it could be the summary of what has been discussed and what has been accepted during the previous meeting. And then the next one, we will go to the agenda items. Okay, the see over here is the agenda items, record of decisions made, conclusions and actions required. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is one of the template that I am going to show you. Okay, so you need to know that there are two main templates. Okay, that you can use. Okay, so this one I'm calling this as a free flow. Okay, so this one is a free flow minutes template. Okay, why do I say it's free flow? It's not that structured. Okay, it's just a matter of macam you put the point and then you elaborate something. Okay, so that's why it's a free flow. So in a free flow meeting minutes, okay, of course you need your organization names, and of course you need to label it, meeting minutes, date, okay, opening, who is present. Okay, so if the, what do we call this, if it's a compulsory meeting, okay, for example a compulsory meeting for your department, okay, you already know all the members, okay, you can just write all present members, okay, because normally you would have attendance being taken, okay, whether it's going to be online ataupun on paper, on paper, yes. So if it's if the attendance is being taken online, you can just put it here, all present members, and then behind the meeting minutes you can attach. Okay, you can attach the kejap okay. Anda letak mana chat box ni? Okay, you guys cannot see my chat box kan? Kalau I buka ke boleh tengok. Okay, alright. Where are we just now? Okay, and then you attach behind the meeting minutes itself. Okay, Rehan asked me, kadang-kadang ada orang tulis macam ni, also attending. Adakah also attending tu disebabkan nama dia tak ada dalam attendance? Yes. Okay, so sometimes over here we have present, absent, ataupun we call it apologies. Okay, can be labeled as absent or apologies. And then we have another column over here. It should be guests. Okay, so this one, that's why I said this one is a free flow. Okay, a free flow template. Okay, so so when it's free flow, it's not that structured. Okay, so biasanya yes, true, Rehan. Okay, so people will put all present members. Okay, also attending siapa. Katakanlah macam you are having your department meeting, and then suddenly someone, you have a guest lah. You have a guest attending your meeting. Then you can also include them in the meeting. Of course, you need to include them in the meeting minutes. Okay, for example, if my department, English language department, is having a meeting, and then we are calling our colleagues from Gombak to attend the meeting as well. Okay, so we can say that our present members also attending. Director Sahabat from Gombak, for example, nama dia apa dia. Okay, all right. So in the present, in this point, okay, present, if the people that is also attending the meeting, okay, you guys need to mention their position and also their name. Okay, all right. And then absent, or apart from absent, you can also use the word apologies. Okay, any members who are not present. Okay, so you just list their names and their position. Okay, so who is absent from the meeting. Okay, next come from approval of agenda and approval of minutes. Okay, so during the first part of the meeting, you will attach to the attendees the minutes of meeting from the previous one. Okay, so you will discuss, you will go through, just skim through the meeting and whether it's approved or something needs to be amended. Okay, all right. And then you will also discuss about business from previous meeting as well. Okay, and then of course you will have new business. Okay, any motions or topic raised the first time in the meeting. Okay, additions to the agenda if there are some things that you want to add on. And then adjournment. Okay, adjournment is the end of the meeting. Okay, so what time the meeting was adjourned. Okay, by whom. So you need to record the time. Okay, for example, today we have meeting until 12 p.m. Okay, and then at 12:01 p.m. oh melampau kan. It was adjourned by katakanlah by Shira. Okay, by Shira, our assistant director from HRD. Okay, and then if the meeting has a follow-up, all right, you need to also include where and when the next meeting is going to be conducted. Okay, and of course, because this is a minutes meeting report. Okay, so you need to sign your name. Okay, minutes submitted by, and then minutes approved by siapa. Okay, so you need to remember to always include the essential details in the minutes of meeting. Okay, all right. If you have any questions, shoot away dekat dalam chat box tu. I'm going to always try my best to read your chat, to read your text in the chat box. Okay, so this is one of the example. Okay, one of the examples. So up here we have the headings, date and time. Okay, and then we have the opening. Okay, the opening was called to order. Okay, when, the date, and where. Okay, so that's why for me the introduction, and this is the introduction basically. So the introduction is not an introduction paragraph, but just the details of the meeting. Okay, and then who are present. Okay, together with their previous. Okay, together with their what we call that, position. Okay, together with their position. Okay, this one is not everyone is present. Okay, if you can see the template just now, it is that one is in general. It means that you make a big meeting like for the whole department and everyone is present. Okay, but in the case of smaller meetings, okay, so you need to list their names and also their position in the department itself. Okay, and then of course you will have absentees. Okay, if no one is absent, so you can just leave it blank or just cut out the point over here. Okay, and then the approval of agenda. Okay, approved and distributed. Okay, approval of minutes. Okay, all right, over here. Okay, starting from here, starting from approval of agenda, I want you to remember this. Okay, these are the things that we have discussed yesterday. Okay, so you need to remember to use past tense, third person, and also active voice. Can remember kan? Okay, all right. And apart from that, it is summarized. Okay, summarized over here, it means that you didn't include things that are not important. Okay, for example, adjectives, adverbs that show your emotions. It's okay. After this, we are going to go and see some bad examples so that you can really see the compare and contrast over there. Okay, all right. And then the last, it must be easy to read and it's objective and it is brief yet detailed with the necessary information. Okay, so for example, over here, The budget for 2019 has been finalized, okay, past tense, and was distributed at this meeting by Saifullah Dani, who led the committee. Okay, she ran through an itemized list of the line items with board members asking questions periodically. Okay, all right, so it should be easy to read, objective, brief, yet detailed. Okay, and then you will also have new business and new things that you are going to discuss. So sometimes it depends on the length and on the issue that's being raised in a minute. Okay, so a minute meeting can be just 1 page, but it could be go until 2 to 3 to 5 pages. Yes, okay. So it depends on the meeting itself, the nature of the meeting itself. Pasal aircon. Okay. All right. Okay, so these are the continuation from the one that we see before. Okay, so additions to the agenda for next meeting, adjournment, and minutes submitted and minutes approved by. Okay, so agenda for the next meeting is included. Adjournment details are also included. Okay, so if there are any additions, okay, any suggestions that your colleagues have done during the meeting, so here is where you put it. Okay, so it's the same. Okay, past tense, active voice, third person. Okay, Judah Zachary made a motion that a honey sale at the Lomo farmers market be discussed. Okay, and so on. All right. And then this is what's planned to be discussed for the next meeting. If you have it, okay. If you don't have it, then you leave it blank, or you just cut down this points totally. All right. And then the last one is adjourned. Okay, meeting was adjourned at 8:30 p.m. by Tatiana Morant. Okay, and if there are any follow-up meeting, so this is where you put it. Okay, the next general meeting will be at 6 p.m. on May 22nd, 2019 in the Hive. Okay, the last thing that you need to put over there also, minutes submitted by and approved by who. Okay, all right, clear? I think this is quite straightforward. Okay, this is quite straightforward. Okay, so here we come to the bad examples. Okay, bad examples of minutes. Okay, so over here, why is it a bad example? Because it is too wordy. Okay, there are so many words unnecessary for me. Okay, writer failed to summarize and grasp the main information, and it is hard to read. Why is it hard to read? Because it's too wordy. Okay, it was discussed that as advocates for a it was discussed that as advocates for a healthy lifestyle, the board members should be seen as good examples of such a lifestyle. So it is too wordy. Okay, so what you can do, you can summarize it. It is discussed. The board members are good examples of healthy lifestyle. Okay, kan lagi short kan? It's much more brief and it's much more easier for you to read. Okay, another example over here, it was resolved that the motion to be put to the next general meeting of the organization that the qualification for all board members to be or remain a board member was panjang. Okay, was to have a body mass index no higher than 22. Okay, so it's supposed to be, it was motion that for board members to remain as board member, their body mass index should be no higher than 22. Okay, lagi straightforward and it's easy for you to understand as you know, as compared to this one. All right. Okay, so this is another example of a bad minutes of meeting. Okay, so the most glaring thing that you can see is the names are not listed properly. Okay, so there are no first name and also position. Okay, kalau macam dalam kita punya konteks, we don't have first names kan? So basically you need to write their full name lah. Okay, their full name and also position. Okay. The next thing is the time of opening remarks is not stated. Okay, why is the time is important for you to state? Because for example, we human beings, we plan. Okay, for example, this morning we should start at 9, but because of technical difficulties, because of things that we cannot out of our control, okay, we start a little bit late. Okay, we start a little bit late. That's why it's important to record the time as well in the opening remarks. Okay, the meeting is being started by who? Okay, for example, our training today was started by Shira, okay, at 9:25, if I'm not mistaken, AM, and today's date, okay, today is 26 August 2021. Betul, okay, betul. I takut nanti salah mention ni tahun. Semenjak COVID ni rasa macam tak peduli dah tahun tu tahun bila. Okay, alright. And then another glaring thing over here is present tense. Okay, the use of present tense. Okay, the minutes of previous meeting are unanimously approved and distributed. Okay, so the word are over here should be changed into were. Okay, because we need to write in past tense. It's a report. It's something that has happened. That has happened before. Okay, all right. Okay, for example, over here, another example is the agenda is unanimously approved as circulated. So it was supposed to be the agenda was unanimously approved as circulated. All right. Okay, we see over here point number 4. Okay, the budget for 2020 is being finalized and is distributed at this meeting by Catherine Watson. Okay, so supposed to be was finalized. Okay, being ni, for me it's unnecessary. Okay, so you can just go straight to the point. Okay, the budget for 2020 was finalized and was distributed at this meeting by Catherine Watson. Okay, all right, clear? Kalau macam ni, defer for next meeting as Elizabeth was not in attendance. It's supposed to be was, not is. Okay, all right. Okay, we are moving to point number 6. Okay, over here, they are using unnecessary adverb. Okay, so you need to remember to avoid your personal opinion. I know sometimes when people are discussing in a meeting, they can get, what do you call it? They can get heated up. It means that they can get caught in their emotions. Okay. Sometimes they will argue, sometimes they will apa ni orang kata hardly object, okay, hardly reject some people's opinion. Okay, so it is not necessary for you to record in the meeting, in the minutes of meeting. Okay, for example, Safa has motioned something. However, Ashraf strongly rejected the motion. Okay, the word strongly over there, okay, it's an adverb. Okay, it is not necessary. Okay, for example, over here, Mary makes a motion that a honey sale at the local market be discussed. No problem. Okay, Mr. Wong strongly disagree with the motion and proposes adding the motion to the next meeting. Okay, so the word strongly over here is not important. So it can just be written as Mr. Wong disagree with the motion and propose to discuss on the next meeting. Okay, macam tu. Okay. All right. So the last one, adjournment. Okay, adjournment over here is having a problem. Okay, because it's incomplete. Okay, as I said just now, adjournment must be must include the name of the people who adjourn the meeting, the time, the date, and also the details of the next meeting. Okay, all right, so it should be put into adjournment. Okay. Okay, so now I am going to bring you to what do we call this? Okay, we have discussed this one is a free flow. Okay, this one is a free flow minutes of meeting. Okay, so I'm going to show you on how you can create. For me, I prefer this structured meeting minutes as compared to free flow just now. Okay, because free flow macam mana nak cakap, dia macam tu je kan, tapi it's up to you, it's not up to you. Okay, it's up to your department which one they want to use. Okay, as my department over here, we are using these structured ones. Okay, because it's much more systematic and we can see it clearly. Okay, when we say structured, it's good. The words that are going to use is a little bit less. Okay, all right. So the first thing that you do, if of course you open your Word, or if you want to use online Google Docs also, no problem. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to do a page setup. Okay, page setup normally for a meeting, for minutes meeting. Yes, okay, the margin that we use is moderate. Okay, margin is being used is moderate, and then it's up to you to use which design or which colors that you want. Okay, for example, I'm going to use just this one, Office, and which font do you prefer? Okay, for example, in my case, we always use Times New Roman. Okay, all right. So after that, you just insert the headings. Okay, you just insert the headings. Okay, the first one is meeting minutes, of course, and then you go to meeting details. Okay, agenda, parking, or some people will just put it as KIV. Okay, all right. Then after you did this, okay, after you did this, you can change however that you want. Okay, maybe I want to use this title, and then for this one, for all this one, I'm going to use the headings. Okay, all right. So after the meeting details, okay, what's the big difference in between free flow and also structured is the use of a table. Okay, so the use of a table. So normally for meeting details, we are going to need about 2 times 7 tables. Okay, you will see what I mean. Okay, and then you will put all the okay, first I want to highlight it all and get it evenly distributed. You can just click, you can just use your keyboard. Okay, Control+0, okay, Control+0, then it will become like that. Okay, and then we just fill in the organizer. Oh, sorry, organizer. Okay, then we have date, time, location, and then we will have attendees, apologies, or if you want to label it as absentees, also no problem. Okay, and then last one we have guests. If one guest and plural guest. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so over here you just put the name lah. Okay, put the name. Okay, for example, I'm from IFLA. Okay, so it's IFLA Selpat IM. Okay, so the date, for example, it has happened yesterday. It has happened yesterday, 25th August of 2021. Okay, time, let's put it at 10 a.m. We started at 10:05 a.m. to maybe 12. Okay, 12 p.m. All right. So that's why I love this structured meeting minutes as compared to the free flow meeting minutes. So what you can do is, if you are always in charge of recording the meeting minutes, you can just make this template at the ready. Okay, so when the meeting started, you just fill in what you need to fill in. All right. Okay, so so on and so forth. So location where, if it's online, then you just mention, for example, we are using Zoom platform right now. Okay, and so on lah. Attendees. If it involves the whole department, you can just use the things that I've shown you before. All are present. Okay, for example lah, kan? All were present. Okay. Okay, but if it's a smaller meeting, like involving some of you and some of you are not involved, so you can list their names and also their position. Okay, nobody write anything on the chat box. Okay, sebab I takut nanti I tak nampak. Okay, so we are moving on to the agenda. All right, so the agenda. Okay, agenda normally I will insert insert table 4 columns with 13 rows. Okay, 4 columns with 13 rows. Macam banyak kan. Sorry lah, I buat benda ni besar-besar supaya korang nampak clear. Sebenarnya benda ni tak payah besar-besar pun. Okay, but I did it just because that it's easier for you to see. Okay, so we have this one, and the last 2 column can be evenly distributed. Okay. Let me adjust this. Okay, because this one is going to be numbering. Okay. Oops. Why is it blue? Okay, all right. Oh, that's why it's so big. Okay, this one you can use hashtag. I will always just use hashtags, or you can use number if you want. Okay, that's just the function. Okay, and then you can put item, and then you can put owner over here, and the last will be due date. Okay, due date. Oops, sorry. Okay, to make it different as compared to other rows, so I will always make it color. Okay, the coloring, the formatting is up to you. Okay, no problem over there. All right, and then because I like things to be automatic, I'm going to show you. I rasa macam kita nak buat bank keyword pula, tapi tak apa. Okay, I'm going to show you on how I will buatkan benda ni jadi automatic numbering. Okay, so I will go over here. Okay, I will define new multi-level list. Okay, so for the first one, this one I dah buat dah. Okay, for the first one, I will enter the formatting over here. Okay, and then for the second row, I will just change the number star. Okay, include level number from level 1. Okay, so that it could be item number 1, and then it will be 1.01. Okay, and so on and so forth. So it will go smoothly like that. Okay, all right. So we have item number 1 over here, and then we will have our welcoming remarks. Okay, for example, just now the welcoming remarks was stated by Shahira. Okay, Shahira, the assistant director. I don't remember her full name, sorry. Assistant Director HRD. Okay, and then this one, because it's a welcoming remarks, due date doesn't apply to it. Okay, the due date doesn't apply to it, so you don't need to record that. Okay, after the welcoming remarks, Okay, so we have, oh, kenapa tu pula tak jadi ni? Welcome me remarks, welcome me remarks 1.0, 1.01. Oh, I know. Sorry. You're using, oh, sorry. We're not using this one. Then this one, 1.0, 2.0. Just masukkan ke dalam. So you put the notes that you want. Okay. Okay. So this one, it will save a lot of your time. Okay. This one, it will save a lot of your time because it's automatic numbering and so on. Okay. And then number 2. Okay. If this happens, you just need to click the tab over here and you continue the numbering. Okay. For number 2, sorry. I have notes with me just in case that I forgot about this. Number 2. Okay, number 2, business arising. Okay, business arising. Oh, sorry. Number 2, business arising from previous meetings. Okay, from previous meeting. Okay. So you can just put anything that is any notes or anything that has been discussed during the meeting. Okay, so number 3, of course, we are going to have topics. Okay, different topics that you are going to discuss in the meeting. Okay, different. Oops. Number 1 pula dah. Okay, so you have topic 1, topic 2, and so on and so forth. Okay, of course, you are going to have new business. Okay. Okay, let me show you. This is time consuming. Adalah, let me show you something. Okay, attendance has been shared, so please sign in your attendance. Okay. All right, so let me show you what it's going to look like. Okay, because this is it's taking a lot of time. I need to type and all. Okay, I've done it on here. I hope that you can see this. Okay, you can see this, correct? Okay, all right. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, your meeting minutes, okay, your agenda items, and so on and so forth. Okay, all right. Okay. Of course, you are going to have new business, topic number 5. I'm just going to give an outline for you. New business, and then after that, okay, the last thing we will have adjournment. Okay, we will have adjournment. Okay, these extra columns, if you don't use it, then you can just delete it. All right. For the parking, okay, for the parking and KIV items are the things that I told you yesterday. The things that I'm trying to remember. Okay, the things that is being motioned or being suggested in the meeting, but it is not related to the current meeting. Okay, maybe suddenly we okay. For example, we are talking about a project. Okay, a project of community service, for example. Okay, CSR project on helping needy students. Okay, for example, and then suddenly someone come up with a new project. Okay, maybe we could also do a project to do a project for needy students. Then we have old people, old folks. Okay, for old folks home, for example, for caring home. So you can put it over here under parking ataupun KIV. Okay, keep in view. Okay, So this is so that you won't be sorry, it should be the same as just now. We need 4 columns at least. Okay. The number of columns doesn't matter. And of course you need to number it. Okay, I will just use hashtags over here. Items. The same thing. Okay, the same thing as before. Items, owner. Okay, who said it, and when. Okay, due date. Okay, when is it going to be? Okay, maybe that person is suggesting a new program for the month of October. Okay, for example. Okay, all right. Let me put it down so that you can see it. Okay, and then the last thing that you need to do at the footer is, of course, minutes prepared by, okay, and then approved by, okay. This one also you need to refer to the format being used by your department. As my department, this is what we are using. Okay, just side by side. Okay, it will under that. Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay, under that there will be a signature. Okay, signature. Of course, the signature and the stamp of the person. Okay, the name, for example, I did this. Okay, and then it is approved by my head of department, Nawal. Of course, full name, Nawal Awad. Okay, and of course we need to mention the position. For example, I'm the secretary of English language department. Sorry, department. Katakanlah approved by me. She's my head of department. Okay, of English language department. Okay, so we are done with that. Okay. Oh, lebih lah. Buat di belakang sikit. Nah, okay. Alright. Someone asked in the chat box, perlu check by tak? Okay, that one, kalau macam, good question lah. Intan Amira, good question. Okay, in the meeting minutes report, okay, check by tu macam tak perlu, it is not required for you to mention check by whom. Okay, but if your department want to what do you call it? Want to include it, so you need to include it as well. Okay, that's why for me, formatting, layout, ni apa semua is very personalized and individualized. Okay, so so you need to refer to the previous minutes of meeting by your department. Okay, because as far as for my department, we are not using check by, because check by ni bukan nak cakap tak penting, because it could be checked by many people. Okay, it could be checked by, okay lah, at least one person, of course, but in a big department case, okay, it will be checked by a lot of people. So that's why the main thing that should be included is minutes prepared by and approved by who. Okay, in a way, approved by also is like the last stage of checking. Faham kan? So maksudnya when we have a draft, and then we ask, like maybe we have another secretary, secretary number 2, or maybe we ask the assistant HOD to check. Okay, and then the last stage of checking too, before it is approved, it is being checked by our head lah. So that's why we didn't put check by. Okay, faham kan? Clear? Okay, so please refer. Okay, please refer back to the department that you are working in. All right, because this is very different. Okay, so for me, I prefer this one. Okay, so I prefer structured. This is structured meeting minutes. Minutes of meeting, sorry. Okay, so I prefer this one because it's easier to see. The items are all there, and then we don't need too much word. Okay, this one is less wordy lah as compared to free flow. Alright, remember kan, yang ni structure, yang free flow tadi yang ni. Okay, I hope that you can see my screen. You can see it. I believe you can see it. If tak boleh tengok, mesti ramai dah bising. Okay, alright. Okay, so we are done with that. Shira. Oops. Macam mana I nak go back to that? Shira, are the breakout rooms ready? Someone from the HR department, are the breakout rooms ready? Shahira, or anyone from the HR department? I kenal Shahira seorang je, tak kenal orang lain. Bukan tak kenal, tak ingat nama. Ashraf, you are from HR department ke? Are the breakout rooms ready for the participants? Okay, my plan now is I'm going to divide you into two groups. I'm not me, okay, the HR department should divide you into two groups. So you're going to go to your own breakout rooms, okay, and then you are going to discuss and come up with a meeting minutes, all right, on Google Docs online. Okay, I've prepared everything for you. I've prepared the question, the templates for you, and everything. You just fill in with the report of the meeting. I'm going to try and reach Shira.
We start Yusra.
Yes.
We start a breakup session.
Yes.
Okay.
You dah bagikan kepada two groups tak diorang ni?
Ni kita ada jap.
Right now maybe we have around 17 excluding HRD and me.
Ada kat sini, saya ada HRD ni. Saya open Zoom ada HRD. So kita bahagi dua dalam 8 orang satu group. So group 1
I will also attach my slide just now for your reference, okay? For everyone to download. Okay, I've sent you my slides, okay, in the chat box. Okay, you can download it.
Yusra, kita just ni kot, kalau grouping ni bahagi je kot.
Bahagi je, okay, no problem. Sebab I
Siapa nak group pertama, siapa nak group kedua. Sebab kita buka tu nanti Kan? Diorang masuk, semua boleh edit kan?
Semua boleh edit.
So siapa nak group 1?
So I just share in the chat box for everyone to see lah the question macam tu.
Yes. Yang ni kan group 1. Oh, dia explore.
Berbezalah. Group 1 will be assigned a free flow minutes meeting. Group 2 akan jadi structure. Nak quiz is nanti. Hujung-hujung nanti ada satu.
Apa nak quiz tu?
Ashraf.
Dr. Ashraf
Hujung nanti ada satu. Okay, I promise you.
Dia nak hadiah.
Lah, dia nak hadiah. Semalam masih dia dapat dah satu.
Group 2. So kita just buka yang Google ni je kan? Group 1, group 2 kan?
Yes.
Saya rasa semua orang dah dapat kan? Semua orang dah dapat kan yang soalan? Tak pun saya tu lagi.
Dah, saya dah post dekat dalam chat box. Okay, now diorang pilih So saya takut nanti diorang pilih dia tak ada orang buat. Yang ni ada ramai orang buat, yang tu tak ada orang buat. Okay.
Saya macam nak buat. Masalahnya Umar akan cari dokumen budak-budak yang kreatif. Yes lah.
Oh, yang tu.
Tak jumpa dia tak nak layan.
Kenapa tak boleh tulis
Apa yang tak boleh tulis?
Yang dah masuk dah Google ni yang tak boleh tulis.
Tak boleh tulis?
Okay.
Syirah, saya kata dekat dia.
Ya. Yang lain manage to tulis tak? Supposedly you can open kejap Oh, faham. Semula. I kena tukar semua orang jadi editor. Okay, kejap. This is group 2. Boleh tulis dah? Boleh tulis tak?
Boleh?
Boleh dah okey, kejap. Okay, I kena update dia punya Ninja. Silap I pergi buat viewer. Okay, editor. Alright, okay. You can try and answer each of the questions, okay? Ramai dekat group 2 ni tak aci. Group 1
lah. Saya buat group 1 lah. Saya ingat group 1 yang biasalah yang
group 1 is free flow. So free flow ni dia mudah juga.
Yang group 2 ni structured.
Group 2 ni structured. Yang free flow tu mudah juga. Dua-dua mudah. So it is up to your department which one yang they prefer. Okay. So I will give you until, because now it's 10:20, until 11 boleh Syira? Sempat
boleh?
Tak? Sempat kot. 11
Sempat.
Okay, until 11. Okay, so sampai tu I monitor you guys buat kat sini. If you need to refer to the notes, okay, again, I have shared in the chat box. Okay, you can download from your chat box. Kalau from telephone, I'm not sure. Kalau if you are opening your laptop, you should be able to download it. But I never use Zoom from my phone, so I'm not sure for that. All right. I can see that everyone is still doing their minutes of meeting, but almost semua is almost finished. Okay. So I'm going to give you some extra time to finish it. Then after this, we are going to review together. Okay. I've been monitoring, and I can say that I can be proud. You guys got what I mean, even though sometimes I think that online workshop is a little bit hard. But yeah. Okay, untuk free flow pun dah nak siap dah. Okay. I hope everyone is here. I'm not sure whether you are here or not. Please comment something in the chat box. Okay. We can, continue our session because I believe each of the groups are almost finished. Finished. You're here. Okay, very good. Shira is here. Other people, I hope you are here. Okay. Can more people comment in the chat box? Okay, before we start. Okay, Norlaili is here. Thank you, my dear. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Such a good effort being put by all of you. Okay, so we are going to see. Okay, we are going to see your friend's work. Okay, because we don't exactly divide ourselves into groups, so we just choose which one that we want to work on. Okay, so I don't know who did what. Kira macam-macam anonymous sikit lah. That's a good thing, I suppose. Okay, let me bring everything down. Okay, so this one, okay, group 1 did a free flow meeting minutes report. Okay, the question over here is free flow meeting minutes report. Okay, free flow meeting minutes report. All right, involves department discussing issues arising from the recent move from old office to new office. Okay, so that's the context. Okay, so I allow you to be creative. Okay, you come up with your own scenarios, attendees, and so on. All right, so this is a free flow. So a free flow doesn't have a table, it doesn't have a structure. Okay, so it's just a free flow. Okay, so this one is good. Okay, you have your department's name, meeting minutes, complete with the series number. If you want to include it also, no problem. Okay, and also the date. Okay, everything is there. Okay, introduction, the discussion commenced. Very good, using past tense. Okay, at 9 a.m. with Surah Al-Fatiha. Okay, present because it involves the whole department. Okay, so this is enough. Okay, all members of human resource department. Okay, so this one, approval of previous meeting minutes. Okay, minute number 3/2021 because this is minutes number 4. Okay, 2021. Okay, over here it's incomplete a little bit. Okay, why do I say it's incomplete? Okay, it should be sorry. Okay, the meeting minutes. Okay, oops. I should make my correction in other color. The meeting minute number 3/2021 was, oops. Why does it change to black? Wait, okay, the meeting minute number 3/2021 was unanimously approved and distributed to all. Okay, so this one baru complete. Okay, if you just mention approval of previous minute, minute number 3/2021, people won't know what happened. Is it unanimously approved, or does it need to be amended? Okay, for example, if the meeting minute needs to be amended, this one is example of meeting minute kena amend. Okay, the meeting minute number 3/2021 amendments needed in the budget location, page, katakanlah page 2. Okay, macam tu. So it is not yet been approved and distributed to all. Okay, so that's the case if there's any mistakes or any editing that's needed to be done. All right, matter arising. The chairman raised, very good, the issue on the progress of movement to the new office from development unit and an administration unit. Okay, only the chairman. Okay, only the chairman raised the issue. Okay, so over here, something is missing. So you need to mention, oh, color, change color. You need to mention what are motions suggested. Okay, motion suggested by siapa. Okay, by siapa and what is the motion and everything. Okay, so because the chairman raised the issue, because in any meeting, there will be it's sort of like question and answer. So the chairman raised the issue. Okay, how does the progress of the movement from new office to the new office from development unit and administration unit? So you need to include as well how does other people respond? Okay, so maybe the head of development unit said that, okay, almost all of the filings have been moved to the new office, okay, things like that. Okay, so you need to include motion or action. Okay, action taken. Okay, so I understand because we did this terlampau sekejap kan, so macam it's okay. I understand that. Okay, new business. The chairman has requested the development unit to look up the design layout of the new office. Okay, so the chairman has requested the development unit to look up. Yang ni pun is the same. Okay, it's the same. It means that if there are new business, someone must do something. Okay, someone must do something. Someone must answer something to the chairman. Okay, so you need to also record that, because as I said, the action ataupun the interaction in the meeting is important to be recorded. Okay, so that and of course, if you are recording these things, you need to mention their name and also their position. Okay, all right. Other matters. The Human Resource Department requested a transportation unit on the logistics of the movement process. Okay. Ni tak ada masalah sangat ni, transportation unit. Maybe I think this one just action taken saja. Okay, action taken saja. Who is in charge of ni? Who is in charge to call upon the transportation unit? Things like that. Okay. Okay, the last one. The meeting was adjourned at 12:30 p.m. with tasbih kafarah and surah Taat. Okay, minutes prepared by, minutes approved by. Okay, if it's internal circulation, I think it's fine. Okay, but if it's external, so maybe you need to put the position as well. I know in the sample the position is not mentioned, but it's better for you to put it if it's external. Okay, mention the position as well. Okay, same with minutes approved by. All right, I hope you guys are taking notes. So I think so far so good. You get the correct tense. You are using the correct pronouns. Okay, and the actions taken and needed over here. That's the only things that you need to improve on. Okay. Well done, group 1. Okay, we are moving on to group 2. Wow. Okay, group 2, the question is a little bit detailed. All right, so you are required to come up with a structured meeting report. I think I need to enlarge this so that you guys can see it clearer. Okay, I hope you can see this. Okay. All right, the meeting involves, okay, because it's an upcoming event organized, okay, organized by your department. So the details is going to be much longer as compared to the first group just now, okay. All right, so, all right, this one, okay, good. Okay, so this is very straightforward. You are not going to get it wrong. You are not going to get it wrong. Okay, so the attendees and the what do we call this? Position. Okay, no problem. I'm also there, but maybe someone else. I'm Yusra binti Mak Yusri. But it's okay. All right. Apologies or absentees. Okay, this one, just choose one. Okay, so you need to just choose one. Okay, so maybe you want to use apologies, or maybe you want to use absentees. Okay, no problem. Okay, guess you have none. Okay, none, or you can write none, or you just can write not available. Sorry, question mark pula dah. Highlight pula dah. No, none. Sini. Sorry for my clumsiness. Okay, not available ataupun not applicable. Okay, all right. Okay, let it be. Welcoming remarks. The meeting commenced with the recitation. Okay, by who? Okay, the chairman welcomed all members and highlighted the following matters. Okay, very good. COVID SOP, the chairman reminded all staff to follow the COVID SOP and always wear double mask for precaution even in the office. Okay, chairman also reminded all staff to stay in the office and not come to office if scheduled as work from home. Okay, very good. Number 2, business arising from previous meeting, 2.01. There's an increase. There's an increasing number. Sebab dia guna there was an increase in numbers. So basically it's supposed to be there was an increase. There was an increase. Jenuh lah nak buat kala-kala. There was an increase number of patients who did not collect their medications from outpatient pharmacy. Hence, the number of uncollected medications kept increasing. Yang ni tak perlu. Okay, because why I say tak perlu, it is because it's the same point. Okay, it's the same point that you make before. The number of uncollected medication kept increasing. Okay, so this one is not needed. How am I going to strike this? Okay. Tak jumpa. Kejap tau. Text. Ni tak jumpa dah. Strike through. Okay, that one is not needed. Okay, the outpatient pharmacy units need to call the patients in order to reduce the uncollected medications. Okay, all right. So people who are in charge of this is Rehan. Okay, as discussed during the previous meeting, SASMAC will organize Merdeka Charity Run on 30th August 2021. Okay, so the person in charge is Nazrin and also Shahira. Okay, the Office of Security Management will in charge of the safety for all participants involved. The routes need to be monitored. The routes needed. Okay, as I said, basically this is just language tau. Okay, so basically this is language mistakes lah. You need to use past tense. Okay, the Office of Security will be in charge. The Office of Security supervised. Okay, supervised. Supervised the safety. Okay, you need to make it into this color. Okay, the safety for all participants involved. Okay, the routes needed to be monitored by awesome team and volunteers. Okay, all right. The emergency and trauma department provide. Okay, so masalah dekat situ adalah tense. The emergency, I understand that benda ni tak berlaku lagi kan? I understand that the emergency and trauma department provided with medical team and ambulance for emergency cases. Kalau macam ni, the emergency trauma department will provide medical team and ambulance for emergency cases. Someone check something. Yes, betul, tenses paling pening. Okay, been there, done that. Betul tu, tenses paling pening. I feel you, okay? Because this one, as I said, you are discussing about an event, kan? It's okay, no need to be sorry. You are discussing about an event that has not happened yet. Okay, 30th August is next week. Okay? So, the emergency, okay. This one, kita bawa ke belakang. Okay, baru dia jadi ni, medical team and ambulance for emergency cases provided by. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, provided by the emergency and trauma department. Okay, nampak? Clear? Provided by. Okay, kasih color-color sikit. Okay, provided by the emergency and trauma department. Okay, there's few patient. That's why kalau macam I write, I tak guna contraction, but it's okay. Ada apps tak yang boleh check tenses? Jawapan dia Grammarly. Ada. Grammarly is open source app. Okay, you don't need to pay for it. Okay, so it can help you. Okay, it can. Oh, I buat direct message. It can help you. Okay, it can help you to improve your grammar while you are writing. Okay, but sometimes apps is not really accurate, but it will make it better. Okay, so there's few patients who need a refund when returning their medications. The Department of Finance will work on a SOP regarding this matter. Dia kena tukar. SOP will be provided macam tu. SOP provided by the department. The SOP regarding this matter. Dia macam kena tukar supaya dia jadi kita nak buat macam mana? Kita nak buat dia jadi past tense kan? So dia punya subject dengan object tu kena bertukar. Okay, SOP regarding this matter provided by the Department of Finance. Okay, there's few patients who need a refund. Few patients needed refund. Few patients needed a refund when returning. Few patients who, alamak, who ni tak penting pun. Okay. Few patients, okay. Few patients needed a refund when returning their medications. Okay, nampak Oh, sorry lah, nak color-color tak di-color. Jadi color hitam. Okay, I hope that you can see the editing that I am doing. Alright. Okay, the next one. Almost kita dah nak habis dah ni. Okay, new business, pharmacy unit informed. Very good. Okay, over here. Trolley supply will be held for a while to reduce contact with staff nurse since there's an outbreak of COVID-19 lately. Okay, I'm not saying that this is wrong. Okay, I'm not saying that this is wrong. The trolley supply will resume. The trolley supply will resume as usual after 2 weeks. Okay, no problem. Okay, informed that trolley supply will be held. Okay, very good. Okay, the last one, adjournment. Okay, the meeting was adjourned at 12 p.m. Okay, because by who ada kat sini kan? With the recitation of task reference to us and the chairman thanked all members for their presence. Okay, very good. Okay, all right. So parking, okay, parking. Those things that arises not related to the meeting. Okay, COVID-19 expansion plan to set up an open space screening counter of COVID-19 patients in preparation of increased number of cases. Good. Increasing number of PPE usage. Needed to past tense. Okay, needed to liaise lah pula. Needed to liaise with the finance department for PR. Okay. As soon as possible ni, okay, normally I know sometimes people say as soon as possible, but you need to determine 1 or 2 days, 3 from today's date. Like for example, your meeting is on 25th kan. So maybe as soon as possible ni, maybe 2 to 3 days after that, 28th of August ke, macam tu. Okay, SOP for HCW to return to work after travel outside Kuantan. SOP. Okay, no problem. Okay, minutes prepared by, approved by. Okay, all right. I am proud seeing you guys can manage to come up with this within like 40 minutes. Okay, good job. Okay, good job everyone. Cuma bahagian, of course, bahagian dekat sini je yang going to have a little bit of problems. Okay, but it's not major. It's the tenses saja. And I understand sometimes kita confuse kan pening tenses tu. So kalau boleh, it should be in past tense. Okay, so you need to adjust the subject and object as I said just now. All right. Okay. Sharing for a while. Okay, all right. So we are almost at the end. Okay, before I do my recap, ataupun kita nak buat recap je dulu sekejap. Okay, we are going to do a recap. Lepas tu main games. Ada yang nak games kan? Okay, boleh je. Sekejap let me share. Where is the Zoom? Share screen. Apa yang, understood. Okay, alright. Okay, so let me recap before you start your quiz. Okay, sekejap Okay. Okay, share. Share. Okay, you're supposed to see my slides. Okay, I hope you have downloaded the slide from the chat box. Okay, it's going to be easier for Shahira. If not, she needs to email everyone. Okay, so for recap, so I want you to remember what we have learned in day 1. Okay, there are 5 steps to mastering minutes of writing. Okay, the first part is before, so it involves pre-planning, and number 2, record taking. All right, during is minutes writing process, and after distributing and also storing. Okay, so pre-planning, it involves you meet your if you are the authority, so you meet your subordinates. Okay, so you need to pre-plan what are the agendas for the meeting. Okay, what are the things that you want to discuss, what is the meeting punya objectives, and so on. Okay, and then number 2 is record taking. So record taking is who is going to be involved. Okay, things like that. Okay, during the minutes itself. So you need to be precise, be clear. You need to record all those actions. Okay, who said what, do what, motion what, suggested what. Okay, and then for after, of course, you will need some time to write your minutes of meeting. Okay, and then it needs to be checked. Okay, and then approved by whom. Okay, after it is being approved, then it is going to be stored. Okay, it is going to be stored in your drive, or maybe in your files, physical files that you have, okay, in your office. Okay, so here are some do's and don'ts. Okay, so you need to use the agenda as the outline. Okay, so the agenda, of course, first is the one that we showed just now, approve meeting of previous minutes, approve minutes, meeting minutes. Okay, approve meeting minutes from the previous one. Okay, and then what are the agendas for this meeting, and then what are the new business being discussed, all relevant business. Okay, things like that. Okay, and then you need to include dates, time, and name of the attendees. That is very, very important. Okay, record all motions and voting outcomes. Okay, tadi from the hands-on session, the free flow punya tu fail to do this one. Okay, fail to do this one. I hope you can see my cursor. Okay, fail to do this one. Record all motions and voting outcomes. Okay, there are no motions and actions recorded dalam free flow punya hands-on tadi. Okay, and then the last one is to be objective and summarize your minutes. Okay, of course. So here are some don'ts. Okay, do not write a transcript. Okay, as I said, your meeting minutes should not be long. It's not an AC. Okay, and then you do not include personal comments. Okay, Alhamdulillah, from both of the hands-on session tadi, we are free flow and also structured. So both tak ada personal comment. Okay, that's very good. Okay, and then do not wait to type up the minutes. Okay, sometimes I know I also like to procrastinate in my work sometimes. Okay, so it's better if you have time after the meeting, you terus type up the minutes because everything is still fresh in your head. Okay, so you remember more points and yelah, based on the notes that you've taken. Sometimes note is not that comprehensive kan. Jadi so after the meeting you should start on your first draft macam tu. Okay, and the last one, please do not distribute the minutes until it is clarified and approved. Okay, because it's going to melanggar work ethics, okay, work code. All right, so you need to make sure that the meeting that you wrote have been approved by your supervisor or your bosses, okay, and then baru distribute. Okay, so we are going to have one final quizzes. Okay, one final quizzes. I hope that everyone can join this. We have like around 16 people. Okay.
Yusra, nak tanya sikit.
Yes.
Kalau dalam minutes tu, is better kita mention nama ke tak? Contoh sister Rehan mention that apa, ataupun kita just say apa? Dengar tak?
Dengar, I dengar apa you cakap. Soalan tak habis.
Tak, macam kalau apa tu nak buat motion lah. Is better kita state name ataupun tak? Ataupun the member say, ataupun kita just general saja ataupun mention nama? Better
mention nama. Because the purpose of minutes of meeting ni, dia nak record who mention what. Okay, we want to know the source of, katakanlah Rehan mention this idea, okay, dia motion this new idea, we want to know where the idea comes from.
Also macam itulah sister Rehan mention that apa-apa macam tu.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Okay. So kalau macam kalau members suggested, contoh ada orang suggest kita kena mention nama dia ke, ataupun kita just buat members suggested that the point apa semua.
Kalau members pun boleh juga. Like kalau macam mana? Okay, we come back here. We come back here. Kalau dalam free flow, okay, it's better to jot down their names, especially if they are coming up with something new. Alright. Kalau just benda tu menyokong atau tidak menyokong, then it's okay to use members declined. Okay, members seconded that motion. Okay, kalau yang menyokong tu is not important sangat dia punya nama. Faham kan? Maksudnya contohnya Sister Rehan suggested that apa dia and then katakanlah I sokong dia. Okay, I ni you can just record as member member seconded her motion macam tu. Okay. Kalau macam this one, sebab tu lah I like structured tau, because structured kita tak payah susah-susah, kita letak je nama dia terus kat sini. Siapa cakap apa. Okay.
So better macam formal meeting kita buat free flow lah ke, kita is depend on us macam nak buat structured ke nak buat free flow?
Okay, kalau it depends on you. If it were me, kalau macam contohnya
I lebih suka structured sebenarnya.
Kalau macam meeting tu terlampau ramai orang sangat sampai you cannot note their names. Okay, for example lah, meeting yang I ingat yang I attend ramai sangat orang is meeting koperasi sekolah dulu. Okay, so the whole students are there, the whole school lah basically are there kan. So it's impossible for you to record their names. So they will use the free flow structure. Dekat free flow tu, okay. Kalau structure ni, if you suka this one, then you should use this one, because dekat structure ni it's easier to mention their names. Okay, kalau macam in terms of I'm not sure how big is your department. Okay, I'm not sure berapa orang yang kerja dekat HRDU korang HRDU. Okay, kalau macam it's 30 and below, it's better for you to use structured. Like my department, we have like around maybe 35 to 37. Memang kita orang guna structured because basically everyone knows everyone. So when someone said something, we can credit to that person terus. Macam tu. Okay. Hello?
Okay, faham.
Okay. Okay, so this one is the last one, okay? Ashraf, make sure you win. Is he here? Okay, so this is just a recap. Okay, questions on on what we have learned throughout these 2 days. Okay, I hope that at least the accuracy would be 90. Oh, melampau nak 90% lah. Sekejap. I'm trying to open the chat box. Okay. Alright, jom join. Let's join the last quiz for our session.
Yusra, you hantar quizzes tu dekat DM saya.
Oh, sorry. Patutlah. Hai. Everyone. Sorry. Okay. So let's join. We have like around 15 people left. So maybe we can get like around 10 people. We can start this. Come on, let's join the quizzes. Ooh, we have Intan in the house. Waiting for the rest. Should I join? Where's my phone? Maro. Ray. Shaja Shira. Okay. Orang yang nak main game tadi tu dah tak ada kat sini dah. Aina. Okay.
Calling for Dr. Ashraf, mana?
Oh, dekat YouTube ada orang tengok tak? Macam mana nak buka dia punya tu streaming? Dr. Bottom tak ada. Naik ke balik. To those on YouTube, if you want to join, just type joinmyquiz.com. Okay, the code is 665293. Alright. Oh, ada orang Cira share lah YouTube punya link. It's okay. Alright, on YouTube if you want to join, just type joinmyquiz.com, okay, and enter the code 665293. Okay, we have 8 people now. We have Shira, Aina, Maru, Mina, Laili, M, Saja, Ray, and also Intan. Anis tak nak join? Okay, Anis, Muhammad Ramadan, Nurlaili, Rehan, Suhaiza, Shaja is here, Afiqah, Tengku Anwar, TG Anwar. Okay, this is the last one. Let's join. Should we start, Shira?
Boleh? Dah berapa orang?
Okay, we have 8 people, 8 orang.
Boleh.
Okay, let's start. Okay, congratulations to Mina, Saja, and also Aina. I've checked the, what do you call this? I've checked the participants, tapi tak ada pun nama Mina ni, so I'm not sure who Mina is. Okay, alright. Mina, did you play twice, or Mina bintang tu adalah orang lain? Not sure that one as well. Okay, alright. Number 4. Okay, the heading should be centered and bold. Okay, heading kan centered and bold tadi. Alright. Then the next one, what part of an agenda contains time slot, topics, and also speakers? Okay, of course it's the body. Okay, the heading tu hanya ada time, venue, organizer, venue, time. Okay, so kalau time slot, topics, and speakers, it should be in the body of your meeting minutes. Okay, so which of the following is not a part of the minutes? So body, kita memang kita panggil benda tu body kan, tapi we don't really have a body because everything is being in points saja for meeting minutes. Okay, alright. The next one, the minutes component, that is the review of previous minutes by board members. Okay, approval of minutes. Okay, that's very good. It's not committee reports. Okay, ingat tak ada minutes approval tu kan yang mula-mula sekali tadi tu kan? So that's the one. Alright. And then, okay, alright. Almost everyone got it right. Okay, I'm proud. Okay, so we almost hit 80%. So congratulations. Okay, so I think that this is the end of my session. But before we end, okay, I always like to get feedbacks from you guys. Okay, so if you can go to menti.com, okay, you use the code 9669 5210. Okay. 9669 5210. Paste here. Okay, so if you can, please vote. Okay, so I just want to know, did this 2-day training help you to master minutes writing? Okay, does it help you in any ways? Thank you. One person answered yes, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So currently we have like around 15 people. 15 minus me, minus HRD. So it's going to be around 13. Oh, that's so sweet. A lot of you are sweet. I like training you guys. Maybe because I started the training with SASMAC, I think since last year, kan, the first time. So I did have fun every time I'm doing this. But I need to be kena adil dengan orang lain, so orang lain pun kena dapat diorang punya chance kan. Okay, so I believe there's only 6 of you. There's only 6 of you that's responded. Okay, so Alhamdulillah. Okay, I achieved my objective. The things that I want to give to you guys, I hope you guys will use it. Okay, put it into practice. Okay, can you answer? Answer this one also? Okay, do you have anything to wish or to say or to comment to me? Anything at all? Okay, things that I need to improve on, things that I should do. Okay, anything. Okay, I'm not going to know who you are because it's not going to be recorded. I won't know your names. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome, my dear. Okay, I hope that after this, if we have other topics of what do we call this, of workshop, you guys would join. Okay, not just because of me, because of my team also. Okay, love your session. Thank you. Love it too. Okay, I cannot see that. Love your session always. You have attended my session for how many times? 3. Okay, anything that I can improve on? Anything that I can improve on, or you have mahu tak dapat join sepenuhnya sebab lain tak okey tapi menarik sangat, banyak yang saya dapat. Alhamdulillah. Okay, I am afraid that it is not menarik enough. I am afraid that it's not interesting enough. Okay, Alhamdulillah I managed to make it interesting even though it's online. Online ni macam penat sikit kan. Kalau depan-depan macam seronok sikit sebab kita boleh ada banyak interaction in between you and me. So now it's just interaction between me and the camera. Okay, I enjoyed the session. Thanks, Miss. Mudah difahami, boleh fokus dan enjoyable. Yay! Yang tahun lepas pun best. Yay! Oh, so you came for the face-to-face, kan? Alright. Okay. Ada lagi tak? Tak ada dah. Thank you. I can improve my meeting writing overall excellent. More training conduct by Miss Yusra. Kena suruh Syira saja yang tu. Kena suruh Syira saja yang tu. Okay? Jangan ambil orang lain, ambil Miss Yusra je. Oh, tiba.
Boleh.
Very clear and understandable explanation by you. Alhamdulillah. I was afraid that you guys don't have any question, kan? So if you ada juga question, some of you do question me and everything. So I really appreciate it because when you ask question, it will help me to give more information. Okay, because sometimes I don't know what you don't understand, kan? Okay, tapi alhamdulillah lah kalau very clear and understandable. Semoga benda ni memberi manfaat kepada semua, ya. Okay, vote for Miss Yusra. Vote for PM ke? Jangan. Okay, alright. So before I end my session, I would like to say that I enjoyed my 2 days training with you guys. Okay, I do always enjoy my training with Susmek. I don't know why. Okay, because I think you guys are very good. I think you guys are very hardworking. So macam you guys pay attention. Like even though sometimes ada masalah internet ke apa ke, but you guys still participate. So I think that's what I like. Okay, and then of course, if there's anything that I tersasul ataupun I tersalah cakap, because sometimes I like to joke around. Okay, so that's my fault. So I'm really sorry if I did anything wrong during our today's session. Okay, inshallah, if we are destined to meet each other again, okay, in our next coming training, inshallah, okay, I'll be there. I hope you guys will be there too. Okay, so thank you everyone for responding to me, for asking questions, okay, for commenting. Okay, I really appreciate everything. Okay, because if without that, I don't know what should I do next. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Get back to you, Shira.
Thank you, Miss Yusra. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we end our training for today. Thank you, Miss Yusra, for the training. Hopefully, all of us can get benefit and improve our meetings minutes. And then, reminder to all participants, kindly to fill up the attendance and feedback form to get the CTD points. Please fill up attendance and feedback form. Siapa yang tak fill up feedback form nanti tak dapat CTD points. And then with that we end our training with Tasbih Kifarah and Surah Al-As. Alhamdulillah, bye.